Alright, hi guys, this will be the last video I post for today. But I wanted to talk about the Roomba iRobot i7 series. And I got a vacuum cleaner for the house, and it's an iRobot Roomba i7. And um, it works really, really well. I've only had it for a few days, and I've already had to call tech support. Because it would not connect to my internet, and I was having major issues with it connecting to my internet. I ended up having to take the battery out of the unit, which was an experience in itself. But that'll be a later episode maybe if people are interested in hearing about that. Anyway, so I got the package, and I thought about doing an unboxing, but it's just so big. It was just so big that I didn't really want to do an unboxing with it. The Roomba is a robot vacuum. It's round and small enough that it can actually fit underneath a lot of the beds. And so it can actually get underneath the bed. And so what I found is that it's very, very convenient, very nice. It works really well so far that I found. So basically, what you do is when you get the Roomba, you um, set it up, and there are three buttons that don't look like buttons because you don't they don't push down. They're pressure sensitive buttons. So what that means is that you give it a little bit of pressure, and that activates the button. They don't really go down at all, and that's really confusing if you're blind because you don't think you've pushed anything. And so there's three buttons: a big round button, which is the clean button, and then there's a spot clean button, and then there's another button, and I can't remember what that one does. But I ended up having to restart the unit several times because I didn't know at the time that you couldn't that you had to use a certain setup process for it. So anyway, I got it connected to my Wi-Fi finally, and I had to call tech support a couple of times to get it done and working and connected to my Wi-Fi. And then I was afraid that the mapping process wouldn't be accessible, but it turns out I didn't have anything to worry about. The mapping process was actually really super easy. On the application, you just tap Maps and then you tap Mapping Run, and it does it on its own pretty much. And then it learns your home as it goes. You so I've already had it do one mapping run, and so it did that, and it went all over the house, and it found where the stairs were. And I was a little bit worried because I thought it was going to fall down the steps, but it avoided the stairs really well. So it found the steps, and it did a good job there. And then it went underneath the beds and um, all of those kinds of things. So it works really well for that, and I really like it because it gets underneath the beds and it does a really good job cleaning. I think so far, at least, it has. Um, the one thing that I found that was difficult was that there wasn't really a way for me to tell, and there still isn't a way for me to tell if the Roomba's on the charging station because it doesn't make any kind of noise when it goes to the charging station. So some vacuums make some kind of noise when they go back to the charging station, and this one doesn't do that, and so that's kind of frustrating. But so far, other than that, there's no really big issues with it. Um, I like it because it means that I can um, vacuum the upstairs really quickly now. I guess quickly isn't the right word. I can do it on my own, and I have figured out now how to work the disposal bin, so I can empty that now and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about the opportunity here and how well it works and what I can do with it. So we'll see if I end up getting another one. I really like this one, and it does a really good job on the upstairs floors. It has to return back to its charging station a couple of times, so it's not a fast process. And I don't think I'll run it while I'm sleeping because I just don't think that's a really good idea. I did have one issue where a cord got caught in the wheel, so I did end up losing a cord. But trust me on this one, I um, have plenty of cords, so it wasn't that big a deal. It was kind of interesting because it did give an error, and it actually told me what the error said in words, which was really really helpful. So I wanted to come on here and tell you guys about the new Roomba i7 that I got, and let you know how it works and what it does for me. I'm super excited about it because it gives me the opportunity to be more independent. And while it may not be a fast process, it does work and it does do really well. So um, hopefully, this product review helps others because I was not able to find a whole lot of information on the Roomba from someone who is blind. So hopefully, this helps other people decide whether or not you want to get one, if you can or not, and hopefully, this helps others um, be be more willing and able to do things on their own. So for my channel, this is Eston, and thank you for watching.